Gemini, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Yes, Gemini, this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It's your reading. Take the energy wherever it resonates in your life and check out your moon sign and your sun sign and your rising sign. The astrology is really interesting this week. We're going to get into the astrology summary as well. And there's always an extended reading. You can easily get to it. The link is below in the description box. Or at the end of this video, just click right on it because it'll drop down. It'll be a card. You can just click right on it. I'll also pin it to the top of the comment section. I hope to see you there. If you love my content, please subscribe to my channel and show me how much you like this video by giving it a thumbs up. You can subscribe down below. Then you can get notified whenever your favorite content has been uploaded. And I have a second YouTube channel too. It's called Astrology Motivation, and that's where I dig down into astrology and I go live Monday through Friday to do a live tarot card reading where you can interact and chat with me. So check me out there, find me there, and then subscribe over there as well. I'd love to see you. For those of you who are just finding me, thank you for giving my channel a chance. It's been almost 4 years now that I've been on YouTube, and the growth is slow but steady. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for those of you who are returning, God bless you, because your support means everything to me. I'm looking at the cards already. Okay, hold on, because there are some hiccups in the astrology, and we're going to get to it. Overall, actually, not a really bad week. For those of you whose natal sun is about 10 degrees Gemini, that's where Mars is right now. So 10 degrees, give or take a couple of, like up to 3 degrees on each side. That means that current Mars is conjunct your natal sun. That's going to give you a whole shit ton of power and energy and vitality, especially physical stamina. You'll want to be very physical. Use it wisely because this kind of energy could easily mess you up and take advantage of you. So definitely stay on top of it, stay in control of it. But the whole time Mars is going to be trine to the current sun in Aquarius and sextile to Chiron. That means you are handling business and you finally have the energy to take care of shit and communicate and confront what you need to confront because it has hurt you in the past. Figure out how a way to use the pain and suffering that you went through in the past to your advantage, so that you start making use of it and putting it toward your own productivity, so you can make peace with your past and encourage your personal growth. It's all going to be all about healing. Monday in particular, the moon is going to conjunct Mars and a square to Venus is going to form. So for you guys whose natal sun is conjunct Mars, this could get a little bit emotional and wonky for you, especially with regards to your relationships or financial situations, just challenges that come up, especially that impact you emotionally or because of emotion. Usually between Venus and Mars, it is primarily about relationships. So those things might have to come up in order to be dealt with and confronted. Don't avoid it. It will last through, it basically will last through next week. Not the conjunction to the moon. That will pass on Monday. But the square to Venus. So there's going to kind of be some sort of emotional explosion or tension that happens on Monday, and you will be resolving it, working through the conflict for the rest of the week, starting on Monday. Mercury, which is going to impact all of you, Mercury is still in Capricorn. This whole week, it's going to be square to Chiron and trine to Uranus. What does that mean? It means that hurtful stuff that has been said in the past is going to come up and inspire you to think about or be ingenuitive when it comes to change. It's like, I got to do something about this because I don't want this to happen again, especially when people tell you you're not good at something. And so that's going to have a heavy impact on you, and could inspire you to make changes or innovate. Could inspire your innovation, or it could come to you through the internet, something that is critical of you, or it's just information that poses challenges to you feeling good about yourself and you really believing or having faith in the situation. End of Thursday, Chiron square is gone. So by the end of next week, the square to Chiron will be gone, and that will relieve a lot of tension that you're feeling, or memories that you have of stuff that was said or stuff that was written, basically finally having that square resolved. Let's get into your cards. Let's get into your cards. Yep. What I tell you? So this is about pain and suffering and being backstabbed a lot. But the good thing about this is it is done. It's over. It's gotten as bad as it's going to get, Gemini. So it can't get worse from here. There's an acceptance that comes with a complete and total ending. It really isn't about failure. This is really about the pain is over. It is done. Or the situation has finished. What I love is what comes afterward, and this is what's coming afterward. We have the Three of Wands, which means you are able to now look out and see potential possibilities and opportunities coming towards you. So whatever conflict or woods you were walking through, all the fear, all the sadness, all the being hunted, it's over, it's done. You can put that person to rest because there is a clearing now. And things are starting to come to you. You're going to start to see that flow. Yes, there will be conflicts and challenges this coming week, but after this week, there is a sense of, prosperity and growth, and even learning something and being able to apply what you've learned. And then we have happiness, abundance, and romance. So 10 of Cups is all about prosperity in the home, with your family, feeling loved, feeling connected, and really being able to be where you want to be with who you want to be. What I see, Gemini, is this being the last real week of you closing up all the crap and the shitstorm and the issues and the problems that you've been having. But the whole week you will feel the light at the end of the tunnel. You will feel like change is going to come, and it's going to come most definitely. You're being pulled. You're trying to Uranus. You're happy for the change. You know that it's real. You're speaking it into existence, and it is real, and it is here. Let's get into more cards. Hold on. So let's get into details for Gemini, please. You've been working on something, and little by little this work has been adding up. Maybe you've even come to really enjoy what you do. You may not have had much financial success. Financial growth could have been slow, but there is a pleasure too, and a payment toward what you do. I also think that you are finally getting recognized. So your value is finally coming up. It's finally being seen and being recognized. Yeah, so hold on. Something that you have been working on and enjoy working on, or it's like you're finally getting an opportunity to go to work doing something that you would do for free. So big breakthrough then when it comes to your career, but take that where that resonates. Knight of Swords. It's you go after it. So it's saying it's going to take action from you. It's like maybe you've gone too slow on this and you've decided that you didn't want to talk about it. You were just sort of invested in enjoying the work and doing the work. No, the cards are saying now it's time to take that extra step and announce it and talk to people, speak to people, and see what people think about your ideas, and maybe what just go for it. It's like you may not know everything that you need to know, but it's or a message coming into you. But usually, because you are the swords, you are air. Hold on. It's usually you taking action. Hold on. Adjustments are required, and your hard work is paying off. Your commitment is being tested. Nothing will come of this situation. Surrender to the divine. That summarizes what I just said with the astrology. All the challenges, guys, just get through them. Even though they're going to, like I said, there's 2 pressure points this week where things are going to get really emotional for you, but it's not going to bring you down. Even though there may be worry or concern or emotional reaction, ultimately, in the long run, it's not going to amount to anything. Adjustments are required. Your hard work is paying off. The sense of stubbornness won't get you anywhere. Be open-minded. Be malleable. That's what I just heard when I picked up these cards. It's like if you insist and get stubborn, you will get yourself stuck. But being open and just, if somebody says adjust or, tuck and weave, then do it. Do it not to take orders, but do it because, just go along with the flow. You want to keep things flowing this week because that will lead to your abundance. And your commitment is being tested. And I wonder how. Could it be your emotional commitment to someone or a project? That could absolutely be. It's like your hard work is, are you going to stick with this? Are you going to stick with this one, especially when the challenges come up? Are you going to acknowledge and realize that it doesn't matter if challenges come up? Because if challenges come up, it just shows me how much I really think something is worth it. Do I think something is worth it? And how much am I willing to continue to put in? Do I still want this? Now, that's a question you might want to put pause and say, do I still want this? Does it matter to me? Or was I fighting a fight to fight the fight? And has being rid of this pain and the suffering ending, is what's in front of me right now really something that I wanted, or something that I felt like I had to either settle for or cling to for some kind of asylum, right? It's a time for you to sort of reflect on, okay, now I can get back to who I really am and what's really important to me. And I think that those things will start to balance out. I am watching people pass by. Hold on, I want to get some details here for Gemini, please. For Gemini, Page of Wands. A new start, a new chance, a new interest, a new passion, new opportunity. It could be that you're, hold on. Temperance. This could be a Sagittarius, especially a Sagittarius child. If you have a Sagittarius child or somebody that that is smaller of stature, maybe younger than you, and they are a Sagittarius, this could have something to do with them. This could also have to do with just Sagittarian energy of being open for new opportunities and possibilities, also travel. So this could be an opportunity or an option or suddenly a passion to travel long distance and zoom out. Gemini is the house of short distance travel. This is opposite from you. So it's almost like doing something out of the ordinary for you because you want to, because you need a break from the ordinary. But I think this could also be going abroad, a chance to travel farther than you normally would. And do it. Well, first of all, why not? And second of all, it's like it's almost like that you need this open-mindedness. It's almost like that you need to zoom out and get a different perspective, or you're curious. You're curious. You're Mercurious, like the shirt says below. Check out the shirts. There's a Gemini-specific Mercurius tee that you might love. You might love. Who knows? We have Five of Swords. Five of Swords is here. So there's some sort of defeat. I would like to know what that is. I would like to know what that is. Can you please clarify for me? Five of Swords. What is this defeat? The Page of Wands comes out. Oh, I understand. It's almost like you're starting to see that this new passion is just a distraction. And that if you continue to go down that path, that new path, it's almost like a temptation. Maybe somebody's trying to lure you away or lure you down a path in order to get you distracted and make you fail. So it may not be a someone, it just may be situational, but it does say your commitment is being tested. So there is a sense of alluring. Something is alluring, and that is what is testing how committed you are to sticking this out and going all the way. Do they want to go all the way? I think that's a fair question. Which is not coming out in these cards. This is more for cross watchers here. I think Queen of Wands. Something has developed. It's gotten stronger. It's gotten bigger. You may, or somebody may have been thinking of calling something quits. There's a leap of faith here. This is going in a new direction or behaving differently than you normally would. This is a time to trust yourself and a time to have faith. This is a time for a leap of faith. In what? A time for a leap of faith in what? A time for a leap of faith in what? Hold on. Hold on. Seven of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Two of Swords. I don't think you were sure how you feel about the situation. You were very distracted, as in, I don't know what I want. I'm not certain. So it's saying that you should this week make a decision. You don't have to be certain. It's not about being certain, and that's what the Knight of Swords is about. It's like you were taking things extra slow because you wanted to be sure, but the sureness is going to come from your choice. You're the deciding factor. So that's kind of what it's saying is this choice is a distraction. There's too many choices. This is just decide and make the offer. Even though you don't have all the information, it's about take a leap of faith. What is that about? You let me know in the comments below, because I would like, that's an interesting situation for the universe to set you up and say, I don't know. And you're not supposed to know. And don't let not knowing get in your way, because it will hang you up and keep you in a state of limbo. This is a sense of make the offer. You have another knight on the table. You have three knights on the table now. I feel like what's missing is the Knight of Wands. And what's missing is, in other words, it's passion. You're missing the passion. But everything else is there. It makes sense. It's reliable. And there is love here. You know somebody cares. But there's something missing, and that missing, what's confusing you is the lack of passion. Because in terms of passion, you're still looking in a different direction for some reason. I don't know. You let me know. You let me know in the comments below. What is Sagittarius? I was going to say Sagittarius. What is Gemini going to choose? Or what should they choose? Or how should they make the right choice to move forward? Maybe even to actually physically move. To let the stress and sadness of conflict in the past, to let it go. And to move in a direction away from it. I think this could be physical movement. There is travel here. I don't know where you guys are going. Page of Pentacles. For an opportunity that you had not given much attention to. And maybe now it's becoming more appealing. And the reason why it's becoming appealing, is because you need a break. You need a rest. You need the passion. We have your world will change, or somebody's world is about to change, making a decision to move in a different direction, even if it means leaving somebody behind or somebody leaving you behind. Definitely watch the Scorpio video, because it actually dealt with this. But there is a sense of a cycle being done. Maybe you're done being left behind. You're tired of being stuck in the same place, and now you're ready to travel. You're ready to actually make a move and make the motion forward. So that could be really good news, especially with something that you weren't willing to consider or think about. You didn't think it would. It doesn't interest you. That's the point. It doesn't really inspire you. There's a goodness about it, but it doesn't really inspire you. What I think the cards are saying, Gemini, is it's more about get out there and move. It's trying to just it's not about you should be certain. It's about the universe wants you to come. It's tugging you in this direction. Trust it, because you will find the passion on the way or along the way. Let's see how this works out in different aspects of your life. Let's go to the extended. I'll see you guys there.